Hello, Chris Maguire again I've got another Hey Chris. But hey Chris, I'm in a band and I want to make a living from it. Any tips on achieving this goal? Well, good for you for having goals. That's very important. The advice that I could probably give you could be quite limited because I've never actually made a living from a band. But I can give you some advice. I know plenty of people that do make a living from being in the band and how they kind of do it, and from my mistakes from my time in bands, I can sort of give you some tips from that. So first thing, kind of obvious, but it happens so many times, is you have to stay together as a band. Don't break up. You can't make any money. You can't make it as a band if you end up breaking up. Happens so many times. I latch onto a really great local band. Some really big things are starting to happen for them. They're starting to get momentum, get traction. The money's finally starting to come in, and then they break up. So disappointing. It's like they're just there, and then they decided to break up for whatever reason. So staying together, that'd be tip number one. Second tip is, if you want to make money out of it, treat it as a business. I spoke to a rep from BC Rich Guitars many years ago, and he got to hang out with the guys from Slayer, and he was really impressed at how business minded they are. As soon as they come off stage, it's just all about the business to them. And proof is in the pudding. They've been doing it for so many years now. You don't do that for as many years as you have without taking care of business. So you have to think of it as a business. Probably my third tip is to make sure that you always love it. Make sure that your heart's in the band, in the music that your band is doing. So make sure you always reassess that. If your heart's in this band, well and good, keep going on that. If it's not, maybe it's time for something else. You could still be musical, but don't do anything that your heart's not into. You'll find that the money won't sort of come to you if your heart's not into it. Say if you've in a boy band because One Direction are doing it and they're making lots of money from it, but your heart's not in that sort of music, it's not going to happen for you. I can guarantee. It's just not going to happen. So if your heart's into it, go for it. But if it's not, do something else. You can get money heaps of different ways and still doing what you love. It could be part of music, but it doesn't necessarily have to be part of that band necessarily. So very, very important that you always love what you do, no matter what you do. If you love what you do, the money will follow, no matter what that is. Cheers. Well, thank you for the question. If you do have any questions, just email them through at chris@musicheaven.com.au. Cheers. Thanks.